Bitch, I literally just realized my mic was off. But as I was saying, this is a little bit awkward because I had to stop streaming earlier because I had to pick up my brother and his friend and take them home. So I had to stop streaming because I was literally getting spam texts from my brother to pick him up. But 2 streams in one day. I mean, technically it's 1 stream because I'm only streaming like an hour later after the last stream. But I really want to finish this class trial so we don't have to do it tomorrow. Because let me check how much chapters we have left. Yeah. And it's my account, so I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Okay, let me see. Because I was speeding through the end of last time and I did not want to speed through it. I wanted to actually like take my time. Because I was literally like speed running it and I want to actually like know what's going on. So I thought it would just be better to continue it later, and right now is later, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. I was kind of, bitch, you know what? Let me just do the trial while I'm talking. Okay, let me see where I left off at. Okay. Let me see. I don't think we have that much left.
That's when I grabbed the poison. And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Wait.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped the powder. Okay, and then? I moved from section C to section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the
I was
bottle
kind of
with the
hesitant on
poison in
streaming
it
right now because I work in the morning
left the chem lab.
at 7 and
That's all
it's
there is to it.
10:45. But
Honestly,
I don't know
that's
if
enough. How much longer must we
fuck
tolerate
their
this?
job. I'm gonna do whatever I want. So I'm gonna continue streaming for as much as I want. Maybe go
First, I went to section
longer
C.
than the class trial. I think I will actually.
That's
I'll go a
when I
little bit
grabbed
into
the
the
poison.
next chapter so I
And you
could
spilled
hope
some of the powder on the
next
ground
stream.
in front of the shelf. Yeah. And I
Hopefully I
grabbed
don't
the
jinx
bottle
it and get
and
lazy.
dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C
Okay, now I'm gonna let them talk. Last time I was not letting them talk because I had to hurry up.
You said you went to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get... But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Now she knows something.
Then maybe she moved in some
She
weird
sus.
direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just so nervous I didn't notice I left the footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Kinda sus.
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A.
Well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
Now
And the
he's
footprints aren't the
getting
only
anxious.
problem with her account.
He's been so confident up until now.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Piece of
It had
glass?
sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in a bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. What's the rec room window? Well, you broke it because there was a chair in the way.
Part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? Section 8.
I got it! The
God.
bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way. It was there at least until the window got broken. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked.
You know, fuck.
Shoot!
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's
I
impossible.
think it was Hina.
It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was
She's
in
acting
there.
kind of sus.
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong. Couldn't.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves
What?
it.
Hell.
It shows that
Yeah,
the can
we're
must have
about
been
to-
put down on the floor after the
We're
window
about
was
to
broken.
eat.
So it had to be after we got into the room.
Yo,
I see.
he's gagged.
So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched. And as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
That's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
Oh, really?
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Now he's being
Before we
respectful
get to
because
that,
we ate him up.
we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
Brought it to the rec room. It could have been Sakura.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence. I need not to hit Hina with that to make her accept it. Moment of proof.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop
Now her trying to
talking!
take the blame for her.
You're a
She's
liar!
already dead. Stop covering.
Wrong. You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! I hate you!
Oh my gosh, she went so
You're a
fast.
liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Do you have any kind of...
This should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Why is she covering, bro? The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locker. There's only one way to explain it. I think we all know. It was very obvious from the beginning.
Here's my answer.
It was Sakura. She committed.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
I wonder what happens if I click the wrong person.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course.
I got it!
It was Sakura herself.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room, while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, you should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
Why are you covering for her? Look, we're gonna get us all
That's
killed.
enough, Hina. It's over.
She's trying to kill us.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You have to end this properly.
Closing argument. Begin. Let me look out. This one is this one because they're all reading the notes. This one has to do with Toko. Okay, that one's the one with the broken horse because I can see the horse right there. I don't know my chess pieces, y'all. This one. Oh yeah, because he was the one that wrote her thing, and then right after this, he woke up because he thought she was really gonna attack him. So I'm running away. And then that's her putting the magazine upside down. Wait, I only see, oh, that one too. I think it's that one. No. And then this one's the protein.
The killer is you!
Sakura Ogami!
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to
Ultimate
meet her in the
martial arts student.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toka. She got
was in
there
a
one
locker.
step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true lock room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort,
Hina.
was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to, how were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well,
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
She ate. Hey.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I
Well,
can feel my
girl, she
energy
literally
draining
committed.
out of
I'm gonna
me.
vote for her. No one's gonna
Well,
die.
whatever.
'Cause she's
You
already
don't
dead.
really have a choice anyway. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blacken? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yep. Sakura.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura
My
herself.
entire existence!
We're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
Is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is all because you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. That's
You
why
should have been the one
I
to
shouldn't let her be
die.
the only one that died. You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you. We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
We're serious? That's...
What is
You
this?
still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and Sakura, calm down. You don't worry about me. I'm talking. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me. You try to protect me because of me. My closest friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they're all getting up on you at once, even you... Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. Sakura... She clearly believed, she completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us, and yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings and then you did the unthinkable. That was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say without asking a single question and try to kill her. Do you have any kind of idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the Camelot to get the protein she had asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized I saw someone had taken from the poison from the shelf, Sakura, so I ran back to the room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, that's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. Girl, what are you going on about? And that's why you try to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I want to free her regrets. But even that got found out in the end. I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? I think I know what's about to happen. If I'm not making it up. Everything you just said is nothing but interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant? Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say
yes,
is...
indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it really was like this?
What the heck?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note, Sakura's suicide note. But Hina already... Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina. Put it in her room. You lied to me. Don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd even think of it.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles and things follow you. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsely testify? Did I falsify evidence that I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones stroking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene cut.
And?
So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it by using a melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
Who came up with the idea of using the curse in the
But
first place?
hold on.
Enough already.
Yes, indeed.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
The mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over for over 300
let
years.
it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
What the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than
So
murder.
did she tell them about alter ego? They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that moment, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off to wait until we reached another
However,
stalemate.
as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of scumbag-ing to the mastermind. And more than
I cannot
anything,
betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secrets, made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want
So
to make
this is
on
my
me.
atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone more murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control, and to fulfill that obligation, I decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit
But
murder.
I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was her only limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I had to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya Otoko and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll
I
see.
never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else, no matter what. Just survive.
I didn't understand how she found out at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone. Yeah, I think this is the part. I think I know what's gonna happen.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other, we're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of her misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her, I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy, never really mattered. Because the one we needed to destroy is you, nobody else.
What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
point in participating in this game which has lost that sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have the only thing to look forward to,
clear.
and that is a heap possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byaku, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentiments, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go, and the mastermind turns out to be a guy maybe can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now, can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning? How boring. But nothing good could come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time. The fun time. Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
Me to punish
It's the
you
moment
guys?
you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Wait, but Sakura's was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens, no. Just because the black in his death doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the barrel times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment. It'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I knew it. I knew it. Sakura literally outed Alter Ego. Oh, look how smiley he is. I mean, I know it's an AI, but still, I feel sad. He helped us so much. He's gonna do too much and fucking smash him. So bad. Excavator destroyer. Oh. My miss Ultra Ego. You're doing too much. He's dead, damn. Or crushed. Destroyed. You suck, man. You turned him into a mango hunk of junk. That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say post-workout grilled chickens. Where's that all about the girl goodness? Fried, boiled? Give me a break. The color, smell, the succulent and good is where it's at.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
You thought you were friends with the laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with the basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism? You can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. I was trying to find things out all sneaky. So you finally noticed him.
Actually,
I knew about it from the very beginning. I know Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were doing it to analyze data.
What are you thinking?
yep. Phew. Hey,
But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
The punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each other, of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're like mad, like just unreasonably upset.
well,
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
yep.
There's still a bit more left to Sakura's note. Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What, a clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so Bullet Club is dismissed for today. You can't just stop at the most important bit. If it makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? And makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid. It's just to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. But at least Sakura's no, like I'd ever let you, any of you greaseballs have it.
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you? Well, whatever, who cares? What some dead musclehead has to say. Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the grips of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school, the mastermind, did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
Hey,
Answer me, what did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plan on bombing us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a statue goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen some stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so I'm not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial is over, Monica is
But-
gone. So now, what do we
Yes.
do? What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah, let's get out of here. But Hina must still feel responsible. Duh about the ego, big girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely
Not
no
possible.
threat. I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything
Stop
out.
talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once. I see what you mean, then. I'll try.
No, 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 no! Huh?
Sleazeball.
See.
No, 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 no!
Bing bong.
As such, soon. Okay then. Sweet dream.
I could hear a voice. What? up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from my deep slumber into a hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
She gonna kill me or what?
What?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door, it was unlocked. You unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is
Correct.
it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Okay, girl, what do you want? What do you want? What happened? I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I'm going to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, the data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Alright, y'all, let's go move on.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, you're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right?
Hey!
I can see that, you adult. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try to tell me you were sleepwalking or something? Nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired now. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? Now you too? Whatever, the two of you. Just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back.
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Get out of here. Shoo shoo. Went back to our rooms. And then goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the day center, which just happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and leaves without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that it would be the end of our conversation just like always.
goodbye.
But good night, sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave,
Mukuro Ikusaba.
whispering into my ear, Mukuro
The
Ikusaba.
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Okay, we got the name of the 16th student.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hid, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Oh, bitch, what? What's this? 3 days before the worst thing so far will reveal itself. Who's this bum? Okay, music. That's some upbeat music. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. There's 3 days until the next incident we know of, so let's just count down 3 days. There's like 7 hours left of this game. Maybe 2 more streams. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyways. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse.
In the name of my
I
family.
rule rid this world of them.
Huh?
You've been pretty quiet.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. If she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko?
Come on. Let's go.
Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Okay, I guess now we have to, go to the 5th floor. Just teleport. Okay, never mind. I guess I had to physically go up there, so let me just go to the 4th floor. Well, we reached the 5th floor. Yay! On the 5th floor. The 5th floor has been opened up to us and it's totally different from all the floors I've seen until now. Unpleasant. Okay, let's go to... I don't think any of those random ass rooms with numbers and letters are like important. So let's go. What's this? 5C. The bio lab. It's locked. We all came this way. The bio lab. Can't go in there. This way. What's this?
Yukara, the 16th student, the one they call. Watch out for.
Kyoko, I'm not going to say anything, huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out, but how did Kyoko hear her hands on that information that could be important?
so then.
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. Just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. Can't speak to her anymore. Yeah.
Hey. Indeed. Hey. Indeed.
Who's this random ass statue? Oh, damn, I have hella coins. Fuck, I need to waste them. Let's leave. I don't think there's anything else here for us. Okay, I don't want to go in there just, yeah, I want to explore more if there's anything else around here. What's this? Oh, fuck! What the hell is this? The Gore-Tex horror room struck me hard and fast. And the blood is red and not pink like it usually is. It was Sour Punch and possibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. The smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey!
My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this would never have happened. It's quite the opposite. The opposite.
Now then.
Yup, let me give you an itty bitty iggy squidgy little hint. As far as this one goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk? Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
Wait, I can't
So is that really a
wait.
big deal? Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Yeah, I'm gonna examine this, cause what the hell? Is this what they were talking about with the incident that happened a year ago? Okay, let's leave. Oh no, that's the biolab. Let's go. I don't want to talk to you now. She's probably traumatized. Let's go out here. Can I go outside? Is this outside? Oh, cute. We can see outside. In the garden.
Yo, you know? What the heck? The end is... Well,
What's in here? I should take a look in that tool shed. Okay, let's examine everything. Even though I don't think any of this is important at the moment. Probably will be one of these times, but I don't think anything is important at the moment. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere before. Is this a chicken coop? What chicken coop is doing in here? Why are there actual chickens here? Wait, no, not again. Okay, let's leave. I'm not looking at all those damn chickens, yes. You like chickens too? I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers.
I'm at least 30.
How many of us are left? 5? 6? I think there's like 6. I don't know. I don't remember. How much people we have left in our group. Oops. It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, I control the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anywhere. Do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, let's touch this plant.
Watch out!
Watch out! That's a monochrome flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like whoa, and the plant's all like snap, and your flesh is all like blue. I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student host peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature, the ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, and even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation, it's vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spreading more and more nauseous medical may eventually disappear. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Okay, let's leave. Okay, let's go to the dining hall. It appears everyone has returned.
Just a second.
Hey.
By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? No, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It's more dreadful than anything I've encountered so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell of it, the smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see. I feel like I was gonna burn just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right here in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up. Perhaps that's what that meant. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh?
in other words, it's all.
Hey. You know?
Oh, wait, he had a lot of shit to say. Let's...
You know?
Okay, this is just everything we already know. I don't think it's important because I literally experienced all of this already. I just had to talk to them about what I found.
You know?
Okay, I'm skipping all of this because we already know all of
You know?
this. There's no new information. Wait, I keep clicking the wrong button.
You know?
Because I discovered all of this already. So.
What?
It had a crazy diamond on it.
It's true.
I remember. Oh, it was Amando's jacket. That's where we know it from.
I see.
Could it be?
Not possible.
That's right.
Yo!
Huh?
What the heck? Well? You know?
Is that all you had to say? I think so. I think that was it.
Yeah.
Correct.
So,
Just a sec. So then. Correct.
But...
okay.
Yeah, she's still not saying anything. And something caught my attention. It was this, a knife. The thing is like huge. It's like Rambo size. This is survival of some type of knife.
Wow.
How would I know?
Very
What are you gonna use the knife
suspicious.
for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do
How
anything.
about that? You know?
So
Me? I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. That's that. Hold on, don't I get to
It's all
say?
clear.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do what they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes, fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my gesture for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, stinks. I'm sorry, stinks, sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. Oh hell no! Bro's in heat. Oh my goodness. Bro's always in heat. My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
But,
Natural.
well,
What?
Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
Well, starting today, you are all under my command, but before proceeding, I need to figure something out.
No way.
How can you be? You're gonna bolster the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. What do you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity, huh?
well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? But who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been sent to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hero's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can everyone tell me what she is? Now that I mention it, she's never told us. Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? Who is Kyoko ultimate? What's her ultimate?
Wrong.
I said I can't. What do you mean?
So-
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. You can't be serious, right? Can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything, but it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. So you have no intention of telling us that I can no longer stay by and do nothing.
It's all clear.
What?
Just get.
That's fine.
I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool, why do you refuse to talk?
Because-
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
so,
However... Hey,
Come on.
goodbye.
What the?
but,
I think I went too far taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
cause,
Look! It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey!
My precious, they stole it. Your
I
precious?
had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
What the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you stuck in a high freeze and died penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he is gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? Bing bong. It's nighttime.
This is a school as such, soon, okay?
You
well,
Goodbye.
Kyoko, I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko. I know we're supposed to go during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
Hey,
Sorry for asking to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to
Correct.
it, indeed.
so then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance camera, right? So does that mean Does this have something to do with the red Everest you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I couldn't tell just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma, probably the key. What if it's the headmaster's key? Maybe we'll finally get the key to the headmaster's office, and that's how Kyoko knows the name of the 16th student.
So...
From the headmaster's room, where you snuck into the headmaster's room, but wasn't it locked? The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her, no, I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight for you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us.
That's right.
That's right. So we could uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within. She did that for us? She violated the school regulations to help us? She'd already decided that her last act was to defy the rules of this place. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday, but if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took the opportunity to stick it to the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
How did you find about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there? I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind, but didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right to make such a strong statement without proof. That's not like Kyoko at all.
Anyway...
Now that we've aggressive, we can't let go, can we? Sure, I mean, what's the key in the lock? I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go out and find it. So you're planning to sneak back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know that there's one mastermind, right? If there's another one person watching us, but they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Like I said, we didn't get caught last night, but as you said, maybe it was pure luck, which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko was calm and collected as ever, I couldn't help but stand there and listen. Then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail.
Why is that? I see. Correct. In other words, if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. Hey.
Am I wrong?
It's true.
If something happens, I'm not planning on die, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing.
Indeed.
Yes, of course. One more thing. You can't tell anyone about what I've discovered. Sure, because there might be a chance the mastermind might find out,
Indeed.
right? Well, there's that too. You mean there's something else?
Well... So then...
Shall we begin?
Goodbye.
Monokuma appears! Hey! Hey!
Huh?
Most suspicious.
Where were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathroom? Just the two of you in the middle of the night. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. I'm like, you have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from the expert Pilates.
Wow. You need something? See, actual. What? This is. What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is silly question, no possible way not, but you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megatons freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or use ingredient tips? What?
What the
Guys are
heck?
so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and a bleep. That's it. What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid, a secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me charge all the way out here for that? I like to was going on that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find it.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Oh, damn. Cutscene of, Sakura? What? The super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development. But it'll start back up again if
Then you
Danganronpa
guys
sells
have
well.
to recommend it to your friends, too! Good morning, everyone! Get
And I think that's where I'm gonna end it. Let me save before I forget. I really wish I could play more, but I do have to work in 7 hours. I have to clock in. Yes, let's leave. Escape. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. This got cut up into 2 streams because I did have to end the last one, unfortunately. I wish I would play more though. If I didn't have to work today, I literally would have streamed maybe this full chapter, but hopefully we can finish in the next stream, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Hopefully I can do it well. I can stream tomorrow and not be lazy and not forget. What is on my lips? Oh my goodness. And then, yeah. I will post this video, this VOD onto my YouTube channel. I pre-ordered Life is Strange Double Exposure, the Ultimate Edition. So I will be playing episodes 1 and 2 2 weeks early. Yeah, before the official release of the game, I will be playing episodes 1 and 2 2 weeks early because I did get the Ultimate Edition. No regrets. Money well spent. And yeah, I'm very excited for that. I also had to pre-order Until Dawn, which comes out the 4th. So excited for those games. I literally cannot shut the fuck up about them. I'm literally gonna bring that every single time. I'm gonna bring that shit up every single time because I'm so excited for those games. But I need to get my money up so I can buy all the games. And yeah, I'll post this VOD onto my YouTube channel. All of my social medias are linked in my bio. And yeah, bye.